Hi everybody. Hi everybody. It's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again. Yeah, I know I'm a little crazy this morning. I know, right? I know. But hey, look at the bright side though. At least I'm making some more content for you. Yours truly from yours truly here at the Hutchins Hut. But yes, we're going back and watching a classic movie from I used to watch back in 2005. Little fun fact, 2005 was, also the age 5 years old, 2005, just the number 5 alone, is the same number I was around when I discovered that's like, oh yeah, that's, when I had Eric, and then Eric became, my dad, and then I got those super awesome toys, and we went on super awesome adventures. He taught me all I needed to know, at least the stuff, the foundations of what to know about the comic book universe until, much later in life I realized, oh, there were some things he was right about and some things that weren't. It's kind of funny now because, I look back at those 28 years that I've been on this earth and I'm like, yeah, well, fathers can be right and fathers can be wrong. But hey, look on the bright side though, at least I'm still here and my father's up in the heaven just waiting for me to join him, after this world goes to shit by President Orange and then America becomes dead and then who knows, maybe it'll be the end of the world prophecy, end of the world prophecy. Obviously the Mayan calendar was wrong, like really wrong. And Back to the Future, they said, oh, we would have flying cars by 2020. Nope. So they lied to us about both those things. But hey, look on the bright side. Why do you need a flying car when you have a plane or a fighter jet? Next thing you know, we'll be flying around like frickin' Jetsons. Here's George Jetson. I don't know. I don't know. Just obviously, it's really been a hell of a ride these last 28 years in my life and my shitty ass garbage ass existence. Yeah, I like to roast myself sometimes, just like I like roasting others. Verbally roasting them. But hey, look on the bright side though. At least I started from the bottom and now I'm out here on the west side. Cause Daniel's gonna come at you from the west side. Because baby, let me tell you, the world has been fucked. The world has been fucked. It always was fucked. Yeah. Straight balls in. But again, what movie am I watching from 2005? It's a comedy called The Family Stone. It's about a bunch of English people. My favorite kind of people. English people. Old English people. When I talk about old English people, I'm talking like, fucking grandma up in frickin' Connecticut kind of England people. That's what I've been trying to tell you is, that's what old Daniel here is trying to tell you. And let me tell you, oh yeah, Millie Alcock, get ready. You're going to have the time of your life playing as Supergirl. Everybody will be lining up in the theater next year in 2026, and everybody will be going so hard for Millie Alcock when she comes back in 2026, this next year. Hey, 2026 is around the corner. But hey, like I said, which movie is going to do better? Supergirl, a movie that, has been long been awaited ever since we had the campy ass one from 1984. Or would you rather waste your time and go watch Spider-Man? American Gigolo, Tom Holland, an American Gigolo. Yep, Tom Holland, his next Spider-Man movie I just revealed. Yeah, he's an American Gigolo. He's straight gangster. Straight gangster Tom. He's straight gangster Tom. And his spider senses will be tingling. You already know he's straight gangster. He's gangster Tom. Yep. Only ironic thing though is, his name is Tom, not Jay. Why does my life have to feel like this? Why does it have to keep going on? On, on, on. $100 bills, $100 bills. Benjamin Franklin frills. Stock market just crashed. I try to repeat myself over and over because you dumb fucks can't understand. $100 bills. Benjamin Franklin frills. Yeah, I got my old friend Wolfmeyer. He was able to fix the 1919 World Series. Fixed it? How do you manage that? I guess he saw the opportunity, I suppose. I got 100 bricks and $100 bill. 100 bitches, 100 cars, 100 houses, 100 skyscrapers, 100 hotels with my name plastered on it. $100 bill. Benjamin Franklin frills. About to get your ass into some fruffly frills. Frills and petticoats. Less a puffy ass, dress ass, petty ass drills. $100 bills. Benjamin Franklin frills. Stock market just crashed. History just repeats itself. It's $100 bills. Next thing you know, President Orange will have his face on the $100 bill. $100 bill. $100 bill. Benjamin Franklin trying to go to France as the first ambassador. And he was the nation's first ambassador. Ambassador? Yes, ambassador. Benjamin Franklin going to France, fucking up some French girls. Yeah. He probably whiffed down his drawers and be like, hey, come over here, French maid. I wanna fuck you. I wanna fuck you. I wanna fuck you. Fuck. Yeah. Hey, maybe you can send Lafayette over to help us in South Carolina. Because I was in 3 years in South Carolina. My boy Rhett and my boy Link. Rhett McLaughlin and Link O'Neill. Born and started in North Carolina, same place as the Wright brothers, the fathers of flight. Like I said, straight Baziran, South Baziran. My brother was such an idiot. He was quite literally an idiot. He got arrested twice. He should have served all 15 years, but he didn't. But he should have. But because his lucky ass got busy with his middle school sweetheart, that's why I burnt the bridge with my brother Josh back 10 years ago. But do you think he cares about me? Nope. Do I care about him? Nope. That's why we burnt bridges. I was trying to build the bridge and that fucker was trying to burn them. Ayo. He thinks I burned his bridge? Fuck. He burned my bridge, you fuck. Fuckly, fuck. Oh yeah. If they ever get Grand Theft Auto 6 onto the market, oh yeah, that's right. It got pushed back again to 2027. Yep, it got pushed to 2027. Yep. You know it's also pushed to 2027? Avengers. Yes, Avengers. Yeah, did I not tell you? Yeah. So now Robert Downey Jr., the shortest Doctor Doom, he's a short Doctor Doom. Yeah, he's a short Doctor Doom. Robert Downey Jr. coming back from the dead as Doctor Doom from the multiverse. He's gonna need some extra time. He's the highest paid actor that Marvel and Disney ever had. And then, of course, okay, sure, give Robert some extra time, to get busy with the rest of the superheroes and stuff. I don't know. And then meantime, it's a go. Well, now you're going to have Robert Downey Jr. Now he's going to be Doctor Doom. And he's going to be a gangster. Because now they're adding 2 female Doctor Dooms. One for left and one for right. So now they're making Doctor Doom a pimp. They're making Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom. They're making him a straight pimp. They're making him a pimp by adding two beautiful, gorgeous broads to play as female Doctor Dooms. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case for loving you. Bitch, come right over here. I got a bad case of loving you. Oh, also got some other bullshit to tell you. So now, President Orange, or President Trump, President Orange, now he's saying, oh, so now he's trying to cancel nurses. Cancel nurses, saying they're not a real profession. Yeah, you'll instantly regret that decision when you die in the White House. Nobody's gonna fucking help you, you fucking orange fruit president. You dictatorial dumbass dipshit president. Yeah, we don't like him. We hate him. We hate the president. The president is the worst president that this country has ever had. In fact, yes, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care as long as I don't do anything too triggering to somebody, then I'll be okay. The same reason why I went here. To fly away from all the dumbasses that live on the other side of the world. And I also have my rainbow flag flying on my wall, loud and proud, just like the Proud Family. Proud family will make you scream and make you want to sing. It's a family thing. Family. Proud family. Oh, yeah. Oscar Proud will be trying to make those Proud Family snacks, and his employees at Proud Family Snacks or chimpanzees, because apparently they have opposable thumbs. You know who also has opposable thumbs? The chimps off of Madagascar. How soon are you gonna fix the plane? 6 to 9 months. 69 months? No, 6 to 9 months. That's gonna take forever. Well, bitch, let me tell you, if you're the king of the jungle, then why aren't you fucking fixing it? That's right, you don't know how to fix it. That's right. Okay, get to work, boys. Let's fix this airplane so we could get the king of the jungle back to his kingdom over in New York City. Yeah, Alex. Alex. Yeah, from Madagascar. Yeah, you're the king of the jungle? Yeah. No. You're the king of New York. Yeah. The city that never sleeps. The Big Apple. Hey, do you know what's kind of funny about the Big Apple? It's still one of the most expensive places to live in the United States. Is the United States really united? Nope, it never was. That's kind of funny because it should actually be called the not United States of America. I said that to my brother like 2 nights ago. I'm like, the United States of America? Nah, we never were free. We never were united. It's the not United States of America. Change the name. Change the name. Change the name. Are we the United States of America, or are we the not United States of America? I'm just saying. I wish they could throw confetti on my face right now for every time I did an excellent joke on today's episode, or episodes, here on yours truly, the Hutchins Hut. Oh, you don't like anchovies on your pizza? That's too bad. because I have a friend, a really close friend of mine. He had me try them. I'm like, those are salty. You know who's salty? Your mama. She's salty. Your mama is more salty than a bag of salt vinegar Lays. Deo. Shake, 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 Sonora. Let your body ride. Shake, 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 Sonora. Work it all the time. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. Bitch, I'm gonna throw you out the door. I'll come and get the banana split show. Cause this is how we wanna fucking go. La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. Today's secret word is dumbass. Hey, how are things over in the jungle today? Oh, they're okay. Okay. Did you gather all the bananas and coconuts? Yes, I did. Okay. Did you clean up all the leaves that fell from the palm tree forest? Nope, but I'll get on it. When? When are you gonna get on it? What are you, a dumbass? Boop, 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 boop. Did somebody say dumbass? Yes. Okay. Yep, okay. A free sample of my artistic genius for you for the Banana Split Show. There you go. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go. Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. The Lone Ranger. Ba-da-da-da. Hi-yo Silver. He rides a horse at the speed of sound and he goes a hearty hi-yo Silver. Hi-yo Silver. Away. Quick Dino Mutt to the Falcon car. Quick Dino Mutt to the Falcon car. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go over to the burger shop. Yeah, the burger shop. Okay, Blue Falcon. Yeah. Now put on your Sunday best. We're gonna go to the burger shop, okay? Blue Falcon and Dino Mutts away! Yeah. Yeah, boy. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, so we have this problem here, super friends. The president is being very, very, very irritated. How so? Well, Superman, we have a problem. The president right now is passing this bill or signing this bill that everybody is supposed to do something for him. And again, what is that bill entitled? Oh, he's trying to pass a bill and sign this bill where everybody has to, cancel their Paramount subscription. Oh no, that looks like a job for the Super Friends. We'll get right on it, Mr. Prime Minister. Yep. Please do, Superman. We need our Paramount. We need to save Paramount and Nickelodeon and MTV and Black Entertainment Network and all that fun stuff. You think you and Wonder Woman and Batman and Robin and some of your friends will help us out? Sure, we can do whatever we can, Prime Minister. I hope so, Superman. We're gonna need your help. We're gonna need some of your guys' help to try to, stop the president from trying to sign a bill into effect where it's like, oh, everybody can't have Paramount anymore. Okay. Well, let me just ask you one more question, Mr. Prime Minister. Sure, Superman. Anything for you. Okay, so explain to me, why are we saving Paramount if it's a different universe than, our own? Well, that's an excellent question, Superman. You see, Paramount is, about to buy out Warner Brothers and Discovery. And so, oh yeah, then there was the merger that was made in 2023 that was passed, where your person who owns you, David Zaslav, who actually is, a real threat, to Nostalgic, he was the one who also canceled your show and had removed it from the streaming service he calls HBO Max. Okay, so first it was HBO, then HBO Max, then it was Max, and now HBO Max again. So, yeah, because they can't make up their mind to save their life. Okay? So, do you think you can help us out, Superman? Sure, Mr. Prime Minister. We'll do whatever we can. Good. You can start whenever you want. But just remember, the longer you wait, the worse things are going to become. Also, I also have to remind you one more thing. Warner Brothers and Discovery is actually thinking about merging, buying out. Yeah, so they're going to get bought out by Paramount, the one company that's also a rival company, the one that has another controversial cartoon from 1997, South Park. Yeah, we heard about South Park, Mr. Prime Minister. We heard that it is absolutely terrible out there in Colorado right now. Yes, Superman, it definitely is. But remember, the longer we wait, the worse it's going to become. So remember, the sooner we save it, the easier it will become for all of the people, especially your super awesome super friend fan, Daniel Hutchins. Yeah, Daniel Hutchins wanted me to send you this message from the computer from the Hall of Justice to remind you that even superhero fans like Daniel Hutchins, he wants me to tell you, Superman, and the rest of you guys, that he wants you guys to help him so that you can help him. And by helping him, you're helping us. And by helping him and helping us, you're able to find out some ways on how to fix this universe. And despite the fact that the real world is trying to interrupt the fictional one that, you guys are in. So, if you can help us out, Superman, that'd be awesome. Okay. Alright. You know what to do, super friends. You know what to do. Okay. Wonder Woman, you can go take your invisible jet. Batman and Robin, okay, I'm gonna need you guys' help too. I need a tactician to help me try to find out intel on why Mr. President is trying to cancel us and cancel our rivaling companies like Paramount. Okay, so sounds good to me, Superman. Me and Robin will pull up the super duper bat computer intel and we'll find out a way to go all the way for Callaway. Okay, yes, that is actually a military school with ROTC that was shown on a movie from the 80s with Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Red Shirt Shaggy, and also Scrappy-Doo. The one character that a lot of people feel is the destruction to Scooby-Doo. But, hey, we love Scrappy-Doo. But the real problem is, nowadays, we realize it's not Scrappy-Doo's fault that, he's annoying. He's just, the nephew who, just wants to, have the spotlight. He wants to be the center of the attention of the show, but every time they try to cancel him, he comes back. And even so that in 2002, he became the villain by taking all the college kids to a spooky island park and then took all their souls, like I've discussed with Brother just a few nights ago, in a nice intelligent conversation. So, okay, guys, remember, we are trying to find solutions on how to fix this universe, and by me telling you these awesome creative fan fiction stories, or should I say creative stories, here on our friend the Hutchins Hut. And again, I'm going to be eventually posting some other stuff on the other channels, but those channels are not really the main focus right now, as this one is. So again, have no fear unless you know your name is Mr. Sinestro when you're afraid to face the Guardians of Oa with the Green Lantern power battery, which is the power source of the entire planet of Oa. So, in order to ensure greatness, in order to ensure that you're not able to have your stride be broken, nobody gonna break our stride, nobody's gonna slow us down. Oh no. You got to keep on moving. Nothing's gonna break our stride. Nobody's gonna shut us down. 'Cause we can build this world together. Come back together. Nothing's gonna stop us now. No, nothing's gonna stop us. All that I needed was you. All I wanted, all that I need was you. 'Cause girl, you have to stay true. Forever and ever, forever and ever. And the world around us continues to go dark, more dark than the dark night. And brightest day, and darkest night, no evil shall escape our sight. For those who worship evil's might, beware our power, Green Lantern's light. Yes, buddy, yes. And remember, only you can subscribe to the Hutchins Hut. Only you can subscribe to the Hutchins Hut. And by subscribing to the Hutchins Hut today, you're making one small leap for man and then a large step for saving that comic book universe that you and I both love and appreciate. Within the umbrella of the entertainment universe. Oh, the entertainment universe. Yes. Master Sketchbook. This book never leaves the house. The entertainment universe. Yep, the entertainment universe. TV, movie, and comic book. Comic book movies, classic TV, comic book TV, animated TV, sci-fi movie, animated movies, comedy special, and comic book animation. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, from the Master Sketchbook. From the Master Sketchbook. My big brother was able to help me illustrate that. Just about 2 short months ago, he was able to help me design that. Okay. now, that's right. I also have my vintage tin from McDonald Land. McDonald Land. And yes, I have my passport to McDonald Land. I got my passport to McDonald Land. Oh, that's right. This is the actual passport to McDonald Land. This is my passport to McDonald Land. From our friends, the Fry Friends. Yep. So yes. Yeah, this is just the QR. Okay. And yes, we got extra stickers that we can use at our own free leisure. McDonald Land. It's a tradition they do every summer. Over at your favorite place of the fast food universe, ran by Ronald McDonald himself. Did you know that back when McDonald's was McDonald's, they had another mascot named Speedy? But because of, DC Comics decided, oh, we're going to have a sidekick named Speedy. So then they did away with Speedy the mascot from McDonald's, and so then they made Ronald McDonald, who was just a man dressed up as a clown. He had a box on his head. Now, the early concept of Ronald McDonald, the first Ronald McDonald mascot, was just a guy in an apron with stripes and a clown hat and a clown face, and he had a box on his head. And he's like, "Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you?" And he's like, "Would you like an apple pie? Thank you, come again." Back when McDonald's used to be a fun place, until no longer, because again, until lot later, well, the 2010s was kind of like the beginning of the end of McDonald's. Mostly because people became sensitive fuckers, and because they became so sensitive fuckers, they had the clown scares, and the clown scares, they were like the final nail in the coffin for Ronald McDonald, because he, was a target of the clown scares. And, many, many, many years prior to that, they had the Morgan Spurlock, and, they did the documentary called Super Size Me. That was only just the first attack on McDonald's. The first attack of McDonald's was the documentary of Morgan Spurlock called Super Size Me. That was the first attack on McDonald's. The second attack on McDonald's was the clown scares. The clown scare of 2016. Yep, 2016. That's when they, was like, clown scares. Okay. So then they canceled Ronald McDonald until it's like, well, if you had the clown scare, you really had Ronald scared. My boy Ronald McDonald, me and him have been shaking hands for a long time. Hell, I've even been eating McDonald's since I was an infant. Straight Baziram. Shit's about to get down. Back when my mother was giving birth to me back in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Every single day after daycare and after school, she would take my butt down to McDonald's. Hey, I tried to interview at McDonald's when I was a lot older though, but Ronald McDonald said, "Nope, we're not taking you, Daniel. You're already one of our favorite loyal customers, and I don't know if you can handle it working behind the counter." And I said, "Okay, Ronald, okay. I will still give you my money, my hard-earned money from my Social Security checks. I will still always show up." Me and Ronald go back a long way. we used to have the Wacky Adventure of Ronald McDonald movies back in the 2000s. Also, again, we also like, come on. Food back in the day with McDonald's used to very slap, but again, it still kind of slaps, but it doesn't slap as hard as back in the day. 90s McDonald's, that was hot. 2000s kid McDonald's, which is me, I'm a 2000 kid. Y2K, baby, Y2K. I was born in 97, but I count as Y2K. I'm more Y2K than 90. I barely make the cut for a 90s kid. I'm Y2K, baby. Y2K. Straight bitch Rossin. So, again. So, yeah, 90s McDonald's was fire. 2000s, still pretty good fire. And then, after Barack Obama became the president, the first time with Michelle Obama, trying to be like, hey, we're going to change the food pyramid to the My Plate. Where it's going to show you the individual servings of everything you need to have a well-balanced diet. However, that's not all, folks. That's not all. Because Obama and the First Lady, Michelle, they're like, okay, we want to try to give kids a more healthier alternative. And yes, alternative is the past tense term of alternative. So then, the Obamas, they actually were in office back to back, straight 2 terms. They were able to beat John McCain and Mitt Romney. John McCain is like, okay, sure. But Mitt Romney, he was terrible. So anyway, so we had Obamas in office for a while. And then, fast forward to the later part of the 2010s. Okay, the 2010s arguably did have some good stuff. Despite the fact that the tail end of it, not so good. The tail end of the 2010s was not so happy. But the beginning of it raised the roof. Because, again, the tail end of the 2010s were some of the worst years of my life. As I've told you hundreds of times here on the channel, hence why I celebrate a controversial month around my father Eric, the one that, inspired me to continue the legacy of this universe that I'm trying to protect and I'm trying to save and I'm trying to maintain by trying to train all you guys up, try to train your pups up. Like I'm trying to train you puppies up to follow that comic book universe. I was called the Chosen One. I am the Chosen One. Basically like I'm Anakin Skywalker. Eric was my master until then, Then he lost the title of master because all along we know he was the Emperor. He was the Emperor. He was the one pulling my strings. I was the puppet. Like again, I was, Hence, also another reference, Pinocchio. Why do I love Pinocchio? Well, Pleasure Island. You remember Pleasure Island? When him and his buddy went to go play some pool table? And then every time he did something that was not alright, that was not okay, not alright. Remember, every time they did something that was, not appropriate. Like there were a couple of times where Pinocchio and his friend, they were drinking beers, drinking beer under the age. Oh, let me also tell you, I was drinking beer under the age. I've been drinking beer under the age. I've a couple sips here and there. And then, yes, again, I do have an addiction to sometimes resorting to, drinking some beer. Not heavy like, my dad does or his friends up in New York, but hey, again, I've been to West New York thousands of times. Let me tell you, Buffalo, they need to wake up with the Bills because they are a cursed franchise. So it's the time is now or never for Josh Allen. If you want Josh Allen, fall into that love, with Haley Steinfeld. Yes, Josh Allen is engaged to Haley Steinfeld. Did I not tell you? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I've reminded you. That's right. But Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills is engaged and is in love with Haley Steinfeld, who we know as Spider-Gwen and Kate Bishop from the Marvel Universe. She also made a very, very special appearance on Sesame Street during the top of the pandemic by one of my favorite ideas of the world, which was, I wonder what if, let's try. Okay, so basically it's like, I wonder what if, let's try. This is how they do it. I wonder what if, let's try. I wonder what if, let's try. I wonder what if, let's try. That's like if you ever have a problem and you don't know how to solve it, you just do the song. I wonder what if, let's try. I wonder what if, let's try. So this is the dance. It's like, I wonder what if, let's try. I wonder what if, let's try. I wonder what if, let's try. So it's like you point your hands under here. You wonder what if, let's try. Also, another favorite thing I love about the pandemic Sesame Street was listen, act, unite. These are the things that make things right. Listen, act, unite. These are the things we want to make right because we listen and help everybody all the time. Because you're gonna have to lend a hand sometimes. Listen, act, unite. These are the things that make things right. Listen, act, unite. These are the things we do when we want to make things right. And another thing I also like about Pandemic Sesame Street was the introduction of Elmo's dog, Tango. Tango. They had a whole movie on it, too. You don't believe me? Go to HBO. Oh, speaking of Elmo and Tango, I need to go back on HBO some point later and watch Elmo and Tango. Elmo and Tango, yeah. Elmo and Tango, I just messed it up. Elmo and Tango. Elmo and Tango. And they go on a super awesome adventure. A Christmas adventure, full-length movie in 2D animation with Elmo and his buddy Tango. Tango is a puppy that Elmo adopted back in the 2020s. Because also, right around that time, we got to see Elmo's dad. Elmo's dad. Elmo's dad, yes, Elmo's dad. Elmo has a dad. His name is Louie. Louie, St. Louis or St. Louis or Louis De Palma, Danny DeVito. Which again, all, New York, Jersey, spokesperson for Jersey Mike, Danny DeVito, all things sunny in Philadelphia. Does that run a bell for you? Does that run for a bell for you? I'm pretty sure it does. But anyway, so Elmo and his dad, Louie, he's got kind of like one of those little red shaggy kind of goatees. He has a big, distinguished orange nose, and he has a little bit of that little fluffy, orange hair on the back of his head. But he's like, and Elmo's like, Daddy, can I keep a puppy? And then his dad's like, sure, Elmo. Remember, you have to take care of it. You have to go on walks. You have to feed it. You have to wash it. You have to train it. And you have to play with it. It's your responsibility, Elmo. You think you can do it? Oh, yeah, yes, Dad. Yes, of course. So, oh, you're wondering where Elmo is. Okay. He is right over here. Elmo is right here. Hi, everybody. It's your friend Elmo. let me remind you.
Hi everybody, it's your friend Elmo.
Yes, Daniel wanted me to tell you, you over there on the left. Daniel wanted me to tell you that he said he wants you to support the channel. Yes, if you don't support the channel, he's not going to be too happy with you. So remember, take 2 minutes of your time and subscribe to that Hutchins Hut. And if you don't, then you will burn in hell with all the people that are on the bottom of the earth, like a bat out of hell on the cover of Meatloaf. Because remember, you have to help save Hutchins Hut, and by saving Hutchins Hut, you're supporting the comic book universe, and you save that comic book universe, then you are helping Daniel. You're helping me, and you're helping Daniel. Pretend that, again, that it's important, very important. Yes, it's very important. You have to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, then terrible things will happen to you. Yeah, you on the left. Okay, so remember, support that comic book universe. Yeah, buddy. Support that comic book universe. Yeah, buddy. And until next time, me and Elmo here signing off and telling you, thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching. Remember, don't forget, check out our new season of Sesame Street over on Netflix. Okay? Until next time, see you on the Hut.